So I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie a couple of days ago, and despite my diehard Sonic personality, I actually found myself enjoying the movie. Now, before we get started, I want to say that this will include movie spoilers. So if you're wanting to watch the movie yourself, be sure to do that, and then come back here after you've watched the movie. So, without any further ado, here's my fair review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Starting off with perhaps the most important element in the movie, we have Mario and Luigi's brotherly bond. Mario and Luigi have a very good bond with each other, with one brother constantly wanting to help the other throughout the movie. And when Mario's dad leaves Mario feeling inadequate, Luigi comes right to Mario to make sure that he feels better right away. And when Luigi gets captured by Bowser's minions, Mario is very determined throughout the whole movie to rescue Luigi, never taking no for an answer for anyone who isn't willing to help him. For me, these are my favorite scenes in the movie. I just wish there were more of them. As for the character writing, I think that Mario and Luigi were the best written. Mario has a lot of confidence to find and rescue his brother throughout the movie. Luigi is fairly clumsy, but overall a really solid help to Mario throughout the movie. Princess Peach, however, is treated as a perfect does-everything-right first-try character, which doesn't necessarily make you root for her because you know that she's, at least for the most part, incapable of messing up. For Toad, I was expecting more from his character. When he was tagging along with Mario and Peach to stop Bowser, I was thinking that maybe Mario and Peach would get into a tense situation of some sort, and that Toad would have to be the one to get them out of it. He just seemed to be, however, a tag-along just for laughs character. For Bowser, I feel like he was treated as a pretty threatening villain. And although him wanting to marry Princess Peach did confuse me a little bit, I know that that's a plotline that's been used before in the Mario franchise. The plot was pretty generic. Mario and Luigi start off in Brooklyn where they're trying to grow their business. In an attempt to get more attention, they try to stop Brooklyn from flooding. They partially succeed, but break through a wall in the sewers and find themselves in an odd room that neither of them had seen before. Luigi finds a green warp pipe and gets sucked into it. Not long after, Mario gets sucked in too. The two get split up in the interdimensional part of the warp. Luigi gets sent to where Bowser's in control, and Mario gets sent to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario meets Toad, and Toad leads them to the castle of Princess Peach. Mario, in his won't take no for an answer personality mentioned earlier, convinces Princess Peach to help him find Luigi. Meanwhile, Luigi gets captured with many others, dangling in a cage above a pool of lava. Peach and Mario go to the Kongs, where Mario fights Donkey Kong to get the Kong's army to help the Mushroom Kingdom in battle against Bowser's Army, which is coming to attack the Mushroom Kingdom. After a lot of struggle, Mario beats Donkey Kong. So then the Kongs have everyone make and ride in carts to surprise attack Bowser and his army. Bowser finds out about the surprise attack and sends out his army to attack the Kong army. Mario and Donkey Kong fall off the track and get swallowed by an underwater creature. But luckily for them, Donkey Kong's cart was swallowed too, so they used the rockets on the cart to fly out. Peach makes it back to the Mushroom Kingdom to warn everyone to evacuate. She and Toad get captured, and Bowser uses some electrocution device on Toad. The only way for Bowser's minions to stop hurting Toad is if Princess Peach marries Bowser. She accepts, and Toad is freed from his electric cage. Before the wedding, Toad hides an ice flower on all the wedding flowers that Peach holds. Luigi and all the other prisoners are going to be lowered into lava in front of Peach. Peach, using the power of the ice flower, freezes the crank lowering the prisoners as well as Bowser, and a lot of Bowser's minions. Luigi gets out of his cage and tries to grab onto the cage's top, but the cage is wobbling and Luigi slips off. Then Mario comes in and saves Luigi from the lava with a flying raccoon suit that doesn't look even remotely close to what Tails looks like when he flies. Seriously, it doesn't look close at all. Luigi is brought up to where Princess Peach is, but then a large bullet bill is launched at the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario flies, chasing it, and hits it in the eye to make it follow him. It follows him, and Mario leads it to the pipe where he entered into the Mushroom Kingdom. It goes into the interdimensional warp area and explodes. But afterwards, everything in the Mushroom Kingdom looks to be pulled into the pipe for some reason. Despite the whole kingdom looking like it's getting sucked in, however, the only things that go through the warp are Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Donkey Kong, Bowser, Startup Bowser's had this whole movie, and somehow, Bowser's whole island. Mario goes to hide in the diner that he was at the beginning of the movie, and then the ad that he and Luigi made plays on a broken laptop, albeit barely, and Mario gains the confidence to beat Bowser. Mario almost gets burned by Bowser's fire breath, but Luigi comes in to block Bowser's fire attack with a trash can lid. Take that, Bowser. As Luigi said earlier in the movie, you just got Luigi'd. Then the two grab the star, which gives them invincibility. The two take down Bowser with amazing teamwork. And something that's to note here, Mario took at least a day to get all of his acrobatic tricks down, but once Luigi got the star, he just started doing all the same acrobatic things that Mario had trained for without any training. So I guess Luigi's just awesome. Bowser gets shrunk with a blue mushroom and put in a jar. And sure, he could use his fire breath to break through the glass, but why would he do that? So yeah, not necessarily a bad plot, but a plot twist or two would have been nice. The whole story felt fairly predictable for the most part. Some things that I would have loved to see would have been, instead of Charles Martinet being a background character that we never see again after he appears, he would be Mario's dad. Or, when Mario was hiding from Bowser in the diner, which is the same diner that Charles Martinet cameoed in, Charles Martinet's character would play a part in a Bowser fight. And on the dad note, I feel like the whole family problem aspect of the movie could have been cut out. But then again, that's just me. The animation was great. It fit the Mario style very well and made the movie more enjoyable. I can't think of a single part in the movie that I didn't like the animation. In fact, I think that's one advantage that it has over the live-action Sonic movies. Although the live-action theme fits did surprisingly well in them. I would still prefer to see a fully 3D animated Sonic movie. The acting was solid throughout the whole movie. I was surprised how Chris Pratt was able to sound mostly like Mario, although I was confused why at the advertisement at the beginning of the movie, Mario sounded more like Mario, and then after the advertisement, Mario asked Luigi, "Is the accent too strong?" When I'm sure that I'm not alone in wishing that that was the accent that would have been used for the whole movie. Charlie Day's Luigi was great. He really fit the character super well. Anya Taylor-Joy worked very well with Princess Peach as well. She had a lot of emotion packed into her lines, which came off well. Jack Black as Bowser was amazing. I would even go as far to say that he fit the voice of Bowser perfectly. Now, while we're talking about Bowser, there are a couple parts of the movie which I thought could have been cut out. Those being, the parts where Bowser was singing about how he loves Princess Peach. Although I do understand that that would fit the comedic villain type, I feel like singing in any animated movie, most of the time, comes off more cringe than funny. Again, just my opinion. The final part of the movie that I want to talk about is the post-credits scene. We go into the same room that Mario and Luigi were in before they were warped into the Mushroom Kingdom. We see Yoshi's egg there, and the egg starts to crack with the signature Yoshi. As far as cliffhangers go, it could be better. I mean, sure, Mario or Waluigi could probably have been better for a cliffhanger, but I have no idea whatsoever how they could have been introduced in the movie's post-credit scene. My main issue with Yoshi being what's teasing the Mario movie sequel is, Yoshi is a dinosaur that Mario sits on that eats apples and minions that can be spit back out to attack enemies. Using the Sonic movies as an example again, the first movie's post-credit scene introduced Tails, who is trying to find Sonic. The second movie introduced Shadow, who will be a very threatening villain in the third movie. I'm sure that the Mario movie sequel can work out how Yoshi relates to the main plot, but as for the Mario movie sequel, I personally prefer an old or new villain that can either break Bowser out of his glass jar, or be a threat to Bowser as well as Mario, forcing Mario and Bowser to team up to conquer the villain. So that's my review of the Mario movie. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, sharing, and subscribing. If any of you all have thoughts on the movie that you'd like to share, be sure to let me know in the comments. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one.